Right now, above the dark waters of the Arabian Sea, an Iranian drone circles silently. Its camera locks onto a massive shadow slicing through the ocean, the USS Abraham Lincoln. Flanked by guided missile destroyers, the 100,000-ton aircraft carrier moves forward with quiet authority. This isn't routine, this is positioning. The drone's transponder blinks on and off, appearing briefly on civilian flight tracking systems before vanishing again. Analysts thousands of miles away stare at glowing screens, studying every pixel. One question hangs in the air. What happens when the drone stops watching and starts acting? Let's
Wait,
rewind.
what's that
On
signal?
January
It's
26,
moving fast.
2026, the
Definitely
Abraham
not a
Lincoln
commercial
carrier
flight.
strike group quietly
And
entered the
now
Middle
it's
East
gone.
theater. No dramatic announcement, no headlines, just movement. The carrier can launch aircraft capable of striking targets over 500 miles away. Its escorts carry advanced missile defense systems designed to intercept threats from sea level to near space. It's a floating city of 6,000 personnel and a symbol of American global power. But Iran knows exactly where it is. On January 27, a drone identified as SCP-2501 appeared at 12,000 feet. It wasn't stealthy. In fact, hobbyists tracking flights online could see it. The next day, another drone flew lower 8,000 feet before its signal vanished. This wasn't concealment, it was messaging. We see you, and we want you to know it. Meanwhile, near Iran's southeastern port of Chabahar, joint naval exercises are being prepared. Iran, China, Russia. Officially, the drills focus on maritime security and anti-piracy operations. Unofficially, they signal alignment among nations challenging U.S. influence. Warships equipped with missiles, electronic warfare systems, and drone platforms gather in the northern Indian Ocean. At the same time, Iran positions the Shad Bagheri near the Strait of Hormuz, a 240-meter vessel capable of deploying dozens of drones and missile boats. Satellite imagery shows it anchored openly near Bandar Abbas. It's not hiding, it's signaling. The real shift, however, is technological. Iran has invested heavily in low-cost drone warfare. A single Shad drone may cost between $20,000 and $50,000. An American interceptor missile can cost millions. This creates a dangerous imbalance. Modern defense systems can handle a few drones, maybe dozens, but what about hundreds launched simultaneously in a saturation attack designed to overwhelm radar and missile systems? Quantity becomes strategy. And the United States has noticed. In December 2025, the U.S. tested a low-cost combat drone inspired by Iran's own designs. Cheap, mass-produced, deployable from ships and ground platforms. The era of billion-dollar dominance is meeting the era of swarm warfare. At the diplomatic level, back-channel negotiations continue. Public statements signal strength, private messages suggest caution. Iran speaks of regional capability. Washington hints at deterrence. Russia and China emphasize coordination and shared interests. No one claims to want war. Yet military forces move, drones fly, exercises proceed. Energy markets watch the Strait of Hormuz nervously. A single successful strike, even one that merely damages a carrier, could shake global shipping, spike oil prices, and redefine perceptions of naval supremacy. This is no longer just about one drone or one carrier. It's about whether traditional power projection can withstand asymmetric pressure, whether alliances can counterbalance dominance, whether calculated signaling can prevent miscalculation. Because the most dangerous moment in modern conflict isn't always deliberate aggression. It's momentum. Momentum built from surveillance flights, military exercises, economic pressure, and strategic pride. The drone is still circling, the carrier is still sailing, diplomats are still talking. But the real question remains. When the moment comes when a decision must be made in seconds instead of weeks, will restraint prevail? Or will history record this as the point when watching turned into action?